This Diego Columbus I'm talking about was the son of Christopher Columbus. As I tell you, there was another Diego that was his brother. I mean, there were two Diego Columbus. One was his brother, and the other one was his son. His brother was a conqueror, and his son was a colonizer. So he's sent down to Santo Domingo back in 1509 as a viceroy and a governor, and he stayed there for 2 years. Right? 1511, he moved out to another building, which is called La Casa del Cordón, like the house of the rope, not far from me. And he stayed in that building until 1514, till they finally built the Alcazar, which was his governor palace. The statue over there to our left, it was made in Spain after 1976. It's made in honor of Gonzalo Fernandez de Oviedo. Kind of long name, ain't it?
Yeah.
This guy was sent down to Santo Domingo back in 1533. He got down here to work as a captain of the fort and an anthropology and historian writer. It's also wrote about the West Indies history. So we would tell Oviedo was quite important to the Spanish back in the 1500s. The statue is made out of bronze, but it's hollow. I mean, it's not solid, if you know what I'm saying. If it was, I don't think they would give it to us as a present. So. That building over there to our right, it was a powder magazine built back in 1787, and it was built by the order of King Charles III from Spain. So it kind of made it look like a chapel to confuse invaders around those stations. You know, they're pretty smart back then, war day. If you look all the way down there, we can see a few cannons. The right side one is Spanish, but the left side one is English. You know, the English has their crown on the side, which you guys are going to be able to see in a moment. And let me tell you, it got down to Santo Domingo back in 1655 during the second English invasion, which was led by Sir William Penn. I'm talking about the father of William Penn Jr. who found Pennsylvania. Small world, ain't it?
Yeah.
Let's take a walk down there, please. By the city of Santo Domingo, and by the way, it's about 100 miles long river. It comes all the way up from Yamasat mountain range to the Caribbean Sea. A big building in front over there, it's a flour mill. Flour. That's a ferry. That's a ferry going from here to Puerto Rico. Every other day,
how deep is the river?
I can't answer that, but it's quite deep. You can see a big ship docking over here.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, Arnold, ¿qué lo que?
This is one time.
Hi. How y'all doing?
Dile a ellos. Faltando más allá.
Ellos que están allá también.
Eso es lo que viene.
Bien, vamos esperando. Just hold on a minute. It got down to Santo Domingo in 1655 during the second English invasion, which was led by Sir William Penn. I'm talking about the father of William Penn Jr. who found Pennsylvania. Small world, ain't it? That's the Spanish island over there. There's the river Oslama, which divides the city of Santo Domingo. And by the way, it's about 100 miles long river. It comes all the way up from Yamasat mountain range to the Caribbean Sea. A big building in front of there is a flour mill. There's a ferry which is going from here to Puerto Rico back and forth like every other day, okay? All right, we're gonna go in.
Is that a jail?
That's if you don't pass the test at the end of this.
Oh, that would.
It's if you pass the test of what you learned.
Okay, listen. This right here was a well, a water well. But you know, later they used it as a dungeon. You all better stay nice, okay? It was also used by a Dominican dictator we had down here named Trujillo. This guy was in power since 1930 until 1961. That's when they finally killed him, which was great, you know? This is where he brought some of the political opponent and just kept it here with water up to their neck till they died. So, you know.
That's torture.
That's right. Hundreds and hundreds of Dominicans got killed in this place when this nice guy was in power. They trapped into the hole in the ceiling there, and this side there was always closed, so there was no way to escape, you know? We're going this.
Who's doing the halo call? Is that you?
Okay, I already told you it was built back in 1505. Well, people that weren't here when I started, this is the oldest European fortress in the Americas, okay? I'm saying it was built back in 1505. But you see, they used it as a prison until 1972.
Wow.
But it wasn't built for a prison, though. You know, it was a fort built to protect themselves against the English and the French in particular. That's why you see the gun port, the gun split, whatever you want to call it, they're all around. So they really could shoot out in case of the wars or whatever. Like 3 soldiers, they could shoot from each one of the gun port. There were like 2 on the sides and 1 in the middle. And as we can see, it was kind of hard to shoot back in, you know? They had to be pretty good sniper to do that. The walls are pretty thin, they're 2 meters wide, which means it was impossible to destroy this building back in those days. Today's a big difference. I think a missile will blow it out. A missile would, I guess, you know. Ceiling is original from 1505. It has an Arabic style. You see, we do have some influence from the Arabian, because, you know, they ruled Spain for about 800 years. You know, the Moors did.
So, trying to find out here. So, who was the war between? Who was the war between?
Spanish
Okay.
center to design. Alright, that's what we call Christopher Columbus Lighthouse. It was built up in 1992. It was built, it's still part of the old city wall, built in 1542 by the order of King Charles I from Spain and the people of Germany. You see, they built that wall to protect the city. The outside wall up there where the tower is a new one, built by Trujillo, the dictator I just told you about, in 1936. But it was only built to separate the port from the fortress. Back then, they were using this place as a political prison. They really want to put in the fight, you know. And right out there is part of the Dominican Navy. Just part of it. We got many more than that. Don't you go and tell the Haitian we only got that little. And that land over there with all the common trees on, it's a landfill. You know, they filled that in 1936 as a breakwater to protect the port. I'm saying...
Did you get all this?
How much? You gotta be careful. I stepped in a hole.
Did you?
See, there's a gun port.
Yeah, I saw that.
Bro, you think I could lay one out from here, bro? No, they lay it.
I say!
Are we going? How many people?
All good. All good.
It's a freshie.
Positive.
I can't do that.
We gotta finish this.
After you. I can't open that.
I need a break. I'm just gonna sit down here.
Yeah. Vámonos!
Let's go.
Let's get it!
Oh god, this person right here.
This is gonna be bad coming down.
Spiral staircase. Oh, it is hard coming down. Ooh, I just got the video on your butt, Alex.
Coming down is gonna be sketch.
There's a person.
Ay. Ha. Whew. Whew.
Hotter up here.
Taisei is back. Yeah. His favorite anime is One Piece. He's a god. This is Lex. There's about 90. Young
Pimpin'.
god.
Yeah.
He pimps home runs like a G. Oi! Oh, it's a fresh again. Aye, whoa, that's a shake. We gotta get all the angles, dude. Just did. Doesn't work.
I already did all that.
Did you now?
Yes, I already did.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Messing around with it.
Yeah, the short people up front.
That's pretty good. Yeah, take a knee up front, a couple guys. And chin a little bit on the side. You're already in the front now. Go. Get it. Hey, Lex, you're
Perfect.
Dictator Francisco Franco from Spain to his very good friend Trujillo in 1955. It's made out of bronze and mahogany. And if you see what white balls are all around the lawn, you can know a lot of statues of monks with the arm just holding a light. He had said a Bible expression which means let there be light. You see what I'm talking about? Are you enjoying the tour?
Yeah.
They don't have names. Oh.
Listen, once again, I don't want to show you what happened on the street. Things are being made on the street. So, that lady over there, some woman, just kind of like the Dominican Betsy Rose. I bet you know what I'm talking about. On that side there, we have many. Look at it carefully, just the middle. Even though the swastikas in there.
We got a changing of the gardens going on over here.
They two faces to see the time. On the right side face, right here, we got the time in the morning. Since about 6, 7 o'clock when the sun rises to noon. You see how numbers coming down in order from 6 to 12 on big side. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And on this other side, we got the time in the afternoon till the sun set. You see, 12, 1. Don't you forget it's a sundial. If there is no sun, there is no time. Simple as that, okay?
Water, ice cream, water.
There you go.
That's why they tell me.
Good. Cherry.
Huh?
For the 500 years of the discoveries of the America. I'm telling you, like a whole bunch of parties was going on in this plaza in 1992, especially let's some merengue here dance. You know, you can't do without in this country. That's Ovando right there, the founder of Santo Domingo. He's pretty well known as the big extender words of Spanish commander. Big extender words, I'm explaining it to you. The best, because he's the one who built the most in Santo Domingo. In the words, because he wiped out most of the Indians here. There were like 200,000 Taínos Indians in the whole island. When Christopher Columbus first got down here back in December 5th, 1492, and let me tell you, by the half of the 1500 they were gone. This guy killed most of them, because you know what? They refused to do this kind of construction work, so he says they were weak, so they shouldn't be alive. And they started to organize like parties, you know, to get them all together. And once they had a big numbers of them, they started to shoot them and stab them. That's how they got rid of the Indians. So there's no Indian left in the whole island. They did the same thing in Cuba and in Puerto Rico too. The stone building straight ahead over there is what we call the Alcazar of Columbus. I'm talking about Christopher Columbus' son's palace, Diego Palace. It was built back in 1514, so Diego lived there till 1524 when he got ill. That year they took him to Spain, and a year later he died in Spain. But you know, that's the only historical building which almost being completely rebuilt in the whole old city, okay? The dictator Trujillo rebuilt it in 1955. They furniture inside, but they ain't got to do nothing to the Columbus' family, because you know, back in 1586, when Sir Francis Drake took over Santo Domingo, they broke in the house and took everything they had inside there. But guess what? He also lost them in the Caribbean Sea at sun. So I'm gonna ask you guys not to go to England thinking you're gonna see them furniture in the British Museum, because they're not. If you want to see him, you're going to have to dive in the Caribbean Sea and find him. And if you do find him, you let me know and I'll put it on my tour. We have ruins of the first Franciscan monastery in America. As you can see the prop over there again, okay? It's also where they made the first mental hospital in the Dominican Republic in 1877. It's a ruin since 1946 after an earthquake. It was a big earthquake, but I tell you what really happened to it. When the Haitians were ruling this country, they put cannons on the roof of it. So the vibration caused by the shooting of the cannons, plus the weight of them cannons, hurt the construction so bad that only needed like a small earthquake to make almost everything fall down. Hey!
Now they just got pretty girls at the hospital. Yeah, look at that. All right, guys, I'm getting a close-up.
Okay, we're going straight to the market now.
Okay, look at that. It's your 21st birthday.
Yeah. 21.
Happy birthday.
I'm going right to the snack bar there. I'm getting like 4 as well. Yeah, I'm gonna get the little mints. There's some mints that are 5 and stuff. I want him to see the water. Yeah, there's even literally no accidents or wrong accidents over here. No one. I wonder what it is. There's probably a lot. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of them. That's why you be so
Oh, here, okay, yeah.
He's all searching around.